Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Back over here. Toxic Talk. Yes. F, my feeling. F, your feeling. F, everybody feeling. We'll get through this. We have to get used to it. So, let's go. Today's talk is going to be a little bit toxic. Well, as always. Beautiful morning. Awesome. Wonderful. I see when you look at the world in the Bitcoin lens, you'll see all the beautiful things. You'll see most beautiful things, right? You look at the glass half full instead of half empty. But if you look at the world in the fiat lens, you see all the chaos, you see all the bad things. And my advice to this is to go through this is just try to control what you can. Don't try to grab everything you can't even control. First of all, we live in a simulation. Everything is a simulation. Everything is controlled, right? The media is all controlled. The narratives, all the actions are all controlled. So, for example, a simple example, like the rate hike, like since last year, right? All process is all control, right? The whole thing control billions of lives around the world, right? Just a single guy, everybody waiting every time and to listen to you what he says based on the price of the money. He decide the price of money, and everybody adjusts their life to that, right? Is that better than when you have like rules that can't change? Since day one, we all know the principles, what's the difficulty adjustment is, how it adjusts itself automatically, no human needed, nobody can lobby somebody to decide what to change their opinions, their ideas, right? It's based on physics, mathematics, truth, right? So what is better than this? And this is why I come to the conclusion to say F, my feeling, F, your feeling, F, everybody feeling. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care what's a crisis, or I don't care there's no need. You can't declare emergency, right, to change the rules. Right? Fuck your feelings, fuck my feelings, fuck everybody's feelings, right? Nobody can change the rules, right? So it's rules without rulers, right? Cry harder. We're gonna use all the energy, right? Not just like renewable energy. That's bullshit. We're gonna use all the energy that's available in the to the Bitcoin network, because we are more valuable than anything else, right? We us humans, we are more valuable than those oligarchs deciding what energy to use, right? So if we can use energy, whatever the energy is, right, we should use it, and we should never excuse for the energy use, right? We should never apologize for the energy, right? So you're gonna use, there's nuclear energy available, you're gonna use nuclear. If fusion available, you're gonna use it. Whatever we have in our disposition, we should use it. I think Bitcoin should use more energy than every country in the world combined, right? Because our time, our energy is that important, right? So AI should be competing for energy with Bitcoin, and I know it's gonna win. Bitcoin gonna win because Bitcoin has the difficulty adjustment. The more you put in, the more it needs. It's energy hungry, and it should be this way. Decide this way, and this is how I like it. It has to be this way, right? This is how it has to be valuable, right? That's what gives it value, right? The energy. Anything that lacks energy is garbage. It's a shitcoin. right? Everything needs energy in this world. Nothing works without energy. The more energy, the more value. That's why I say, cry harder to all those environmentalists. Okay? Cry harder to all those like WEF, all this nonsense. Cry harder because Bitcoin is there. It's the only tool we have as human to protect ourselves against what's coming. Right? So just in a single week, we have like $300 billion printed, just like that, in the back of the middle class of the people of the world, right? Since dollar is a reserve currency, right? So a single group, right, in an emergency meeting, private room, decide, and then they discover a way to create 300 billion, right? Like me and everybody who's listening to this, right, combined, please, plus our lifetime, plus our kids' lifetime, every time, and multiply that by 10, we won't be able to make all that money in our lifetime. But somebody, the group of people, could create it without no permission, nothing. So this is what Bitcoin fixes, and this is why I say, fuck my feeling, fuck your feeling, fuck thou feeling, fuck everybody's feeling, right? Like, this is the problem with democracy. You have a group of people, go get in the room and decide on others, right? Because they got elected for some reason, right? Sometimes they're not even elected, right? The most decisions are made by the people who are not even elected. Get this, right? So a system like Bitcoin, right? One vote, right? You just your Bitcoin and your node, right? One node, one vote. That's it, right? So I don't trust the other nodes. I don't trust the other computers. I don't trust the miners. I don't trust the participants. I don't trust the community. Fuck that. Right? I don't trust anyone. Right? So I just verify the transactions that I get. Right? If you send me a shitcoin or something, it's not gonna validate. It's gonna say this is bullcrap. So that's it. Right? That's it. So, anyways, guys, this is the toxic side of me, and I you should know that by now, right? Listening to the Toxic Talk show. But I mean, sometimes you're gonna say it the way it is, right? So you know what it is. There's no nothing there, right? Somebody gonna come save you, right? You have to learn to protect yourself, right? Anything that happens, it's your fault, right? If you put yourself in a situation where you let yourself be exploited, it's your fault, right? You should be wise enough to go protect yourself, right? So when hyperinflation happens, you let yourself be, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy ETF, I'm gonna buy some shitcoin, and hyperinflation happen, it's your fault, right? There's nobody there who was supposed to, we're supposed to learn about what Bitcoin is and the value proposition and all those things, right? So, anyways, 21 million, right? F my feeling, F your feeling, F thou feeling, F everybody feeling, and they should cry harder. You're gonna use more energy. You're gonna use, like TikTok next block, right? TikTok next block. So, yes, this is how we fix the world. This is how we fix the money. This is how we fix, humanity, right? I mean, I know everything is upside down. I can't believe how people still assume things are working. Say, oh yeah, fine, everything is the banking system is great. It's strong. What do you mean it's strong, right? It's the economy is strong, right? But negative GDP. Okay, what do you call worse then? What do you call when something is bad? It's like, it's I can't understand it. It's like, what do you mean it's strong? What do you call strong? Right? So, anyways, it's all clown world. Yeah, I just wanted to came out there and just come out here and just put this podcast on there now. I hope you guys enjoy. And if you did find value in this, please share, comment, subscribe. As you know, I'm on my way to work, um, and just get in there and just trying to park my car. And yes, guys, yeah, just stack sat, stay humble, and then run your own node, verify your own transactions, right? So, and educate others, your family, your friends, your coworkers. You know, tell them about it. Right? They're probably doing some shitcoin somewhere, and they don't know they are losing all their money and all those things. Right? You can help. Right? What you can do, just say, hey, this is the truth, and tell them about. Don't say, oh yeah, this is shitcoin, all this nonsense, or don't do that. This is no, just be nice. Just be like, okay, I know you understand. I have the same my story as well. I lose a lot of money in those things, so be careful. You can lose your money too. Stuff like that. Right? So, yeah. So be careful. Right? Just tell, like, expand. I mean, everybody learn, right? So, I feel like a lot of people are in the dark. A lot of people are in the dark. Like friends, they're in the dark. They don't understand what's going on. They see inflation high, but for some reason they think it's like a magic somewhere. It's like, oh, they don't know where the money. Like, no, man. It's like, they print the money, and it's hyperinflated. Okay, it's not. There's no magic. It's just simple. It's just hyperinflation happen when there's too much money in the system, right? So you print too much, then don't fool yourself. I think you can just give people money just like that, and then expect the value of the money to be the same. It's like, no, it's not gonna happen. So F your feeling, F my feeling, F everybody feeling, F thou feeling. This was Spike Over, and I'll see you guys in the next Toxic Talk.